Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Tuesday, April 28th. I have my coffee with me, and I'm drinking the real deal coffee. There's coffee in this cup with oat milk creamer.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah,
What kind of creamer?
Oat milk.
Never heard of it.
Yes. It's quite creamy and delicious.
I have to try it.
What are you two drinking?
Green tea.
Ice water or bottled water.
Okay. Oh, you've got a pretty mug there, Julie.
It's kind of a fall mug.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's nice and big.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I use this darker colored mug when I add turmeric and ginger and other things. So, because it stains and you don't see it as bad.
Right. That makes sense. So hopefully those of you watching at home, you have something to drink. And I'm the worst example here, drinking the regular coffee. You could be having some water or some tea or some juice. And we're all here together. We're going to just talk about today and what's being celebrated, what kind of milestones, and what first thing we want to say, Tuesday, April 28th, is happy birthday, Julie Irish.
Oh,
Right.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Julie.
birthday.
Sorry to out you, but we have to.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So how do you feel about your birthday?
It's just like any other day.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to make yourself a cake?
Probably not. No.
Or anything special? Like, do you like doing special cooking things for yourself?
I'm probably not going to really worry about it too much. It's just, I'm just going to carry on like
Okay.
a regular day. If we weren't in the whole isolation, being separated, it would be a different story, but
Maybe over the course of the day, you might discover some things that would be nice that you would enjoy doing. Even if it's sometimes like it could be sending something to your daughter and son as
yes,
a celebration of your birthday.
I'm sure that we'll video chat
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
And you should fix yourself your favorite meal and watch your favorite TV show or movie or something, or, dance around the house to disco.
Well, I was saying it's just like any other day because I do that always.
That's good.
But thank you. You're right.
Maybe you can treat yourself with something else then. Like if there's like a nice pair of shoes you've been eyeing. Birthdays are a good time to say, you know what? I talked about this in the kitchen table wisdom yesterday about how my grandmother would say, no one is going to thank you for wearing your ratty old clothes for 20 years. Like you're not doing anybody any favors by not treating yourself as the light that you are. So birthdays, I feel, are always a good time for me to like, you know what? I'm getting my new shoes or whatever it is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, and so does anybody want to talk about, in addition to the most famous person we know, Julie Irish's birthday, it's somebody else's birthday? Do either of you feel moved to discuss the birthday of the day?
I will.
Okay.
Julie, you share your birthday with Harper Lee. Do you know who Harper Lee is?
Yes, I do now. I knew the name sounded
Julie
familiar.
just cheated.
Well, I knew the name sounded familiar, and I didn't read it all the way through, but now I see.
Harper Lee is an author. She was born on this day in 1926, and she unfortunately passed away in 2016 at the age of 89. She is most famous for writing the book To Kill a Mockingbird in 1960.
Okay, so who read To Kill a Mockingbird? Who watched the movie To Kill a Mockingbird?
I couldn't finish it.
Okay. My guess is that a lot of our guests and their family members will also have read it and watched it. And even though, I don't know about you two, but even though when I read it and watched it, obviously it was a book that took place a long time ago. Like it meant something to me as a teenager. I remember being like very respectful of the book when I was whatever 16 and I read it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's really amazing when people can produce something like that, whether it's a book or a work of art or a song that just endures like that and speaks like across time periods, across cultures, just lifts up themes that are so universal.
I agree. You're right.
Yeah.
So important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. In 2015, a year before she passed, she published her second novel, which was called Go Set a Watchman, which portrays the later lives of the characters from A Mockingbird. That could be interesting to read.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Reviews. I remember it being published thinking like, what? Like 55 years later?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Exactly.
I think that's awesome.
It was published when she was 88.
Yeah. Yeah. She published her, so yeah.
Amazing. Love it.
Would be interesting to read.
Mm.
I think I want to reread To Kill a Mockingbird now, so I can read the second one
Mm-hmm.
with a fresh mind. Her quote is, "Until I feared I would lose it, I never loved to read. One does not love breathing."
Mm.
That's a deep thought.
Yeah.
It's so true. Like until you have a hard time breathing, you don't appreciate, and that what an apt quote for right now.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
You're right. Amazing.
And like how many other things like that could we appreciate right now? Like we don't need to fear losing it, like our health, kindness around us, having some food in the cupboards, being able to make a phone call.
Yes, you're right, Anna. Having this technology.
The tulips blooming.
Yes. I'm so happy that my tulips just started to open, and so far they did not get squished by snow.
Awesome. I can't wait to see them.
Did I say tulips? I meant to say daffodils. The tulips are still growing. Sorry.
Daffodils.
Daffodils.
Love seeing the daffodils. There's a bunch of daffodils planted out on the bike path in Freiburg.
Yes, I remember seeing those. You just kind of happen upon them randomly all along the way.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Today, also going way back, in 1770, 250 years ago, oh my gosh, exactly, 250 years ago, British Captain James Cook aboard the Endeavour lands at Botany Bay in Australia. Holy smokes, what a long boat trip.
Yes.
From England to Australia? I bet you anything. Like, I wonder if Briggs knows the route. Like what route did they go? Did they go, I mean, you go from England to Australia? Could you go like?
And how long did it take?
Right? Oh my gosh. And what were you going to say, Sandra?
it's crazy. I wonder which way, how'd they go?
I mean, what did they didn't have a,
And you think
Panama
about the
Canal
time of
then, did they?
year,
Pardon me?
the time of year they went,
Yeah.
because they had to have traveled through some pretty rough weather, spring-wise. Isn't this the rough time on the open seas?
My gosh. I think any time is a rough time on the open seas.
I
Right, and
agree
they
with you.
didn't have a Panama Canal. So they must have like gone down around the tip of Chile and Argentina or whatever is that at the bottom there.
Let's hope they went that route.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Anyway, holy smokes. And then remember, I wonder what our guests remember that Australia, like initially when white people from far away went to Australia, do either of you remember what they used Australia for?
Yep. It was a prison colony. It was where they threw anybody in undesirables, whether they were hardened criminals or they were just dirt poor and stole a loaf of bread. Off you went.
Yes, and if anyone wants to watch a movie about it, Quigley Down Under. Has anyone seen Quigley Down Under?
I have.
I've seen that movie so many times with Tom Selleck about the Australian outback and all the sort of outlaws, and it's so sweet. It's a very easy to watch movie. Okay, so on my end, it just paused.
In 1965, My Name is Barbara, Barbra Streisand's first TV special aired on CBS. I never saw that.
Were you around?
Well, 4 years later, I was born. I don't even know how long it was on or if they aired reruns. I don't even know.
You know, I just saw on Facebook, a friend of mine posted Barbra Streisand on the Judy Garland show. And it was such a great clip of them talking together and then singing, but you know, we can't post any of this on here anymore. But I didn't realize that Judy Garland had a television show. I didn't realize until now that Barbra Streisand had a television show.
I thought it was just a special. Barbra Streisand's was, hers is just a TV special.
Maybe that was the case with Judy Garland.
Oh, I don't know.
Either way, I did not know that.
And it was really funny because they were doing this shtick where they were like hating each other, but affectionately for being so good at singing. Like that they made the person like insecure, like, oh, I hate you. It was just really, I thought, an empowering look at two very accomplished women singers, like lovely, lovely people.
I'll have to look that up too and watch that.
Oh, and you said last week's guest, Diane, found out who Barbara's husband was.
Charles Bronson, Diane told me, yes.
Is he famous?
He did the TV show, I think the TV show Hotel in the 80s.
Hotel?
Hotel. He was the bigwig in the TV show called Hotel, I
never heard of
think.
that show.
He's a wicked good looking guy.
Oh.
He's got taste.
Very good.
Mm.
Well, how about maybe Heart of Glass was the #1 hit in 1979 by Blondie. Anyone want to sing it? Just kidding.
I remember it. I remember it. She
I
had a
can't
voice.
remember.
That's a hard voice to.
Yeah. How can you sing that song? No way.
No, I couldn't do it. Now you've got me singing it in my head, though.
No, I know, it's so catchy. So you can all play it at home. You can find it on YouTube or on your Pandora or something like this. It's still played on the radio regularly.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, let's see, we have a spy story.
Yeah, former CIA officer Eldridge Ames admitted he forwarded U.S. secrets to the Soviet Union. He was sentenced to life imprisonment for his activities, which amounted to one of the most damaging spy cases in U.S. history.
Wow. Why did
Yeah,
you do that?
that had to have been made into a movie.
Okay, we need to find out, why did Aldrich Ames sell secrets to?
He's a bad man.
Well, I mean, was it, did they just give him so much money?
That was my first
Yeah,
thought.
that and he probably was a synthesizer for the for the Soviet Union. He
Oh,
was he's a commie. Aren't the Soviets communist?
well, I mean, they say they
Oh,
are.
we need Briggs. Where is he?
I know.
Oh, he could.
I think, yeah, we'd have to really look into this to find out why. But you're right, he could be a sympathizer.
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
This could be our homework assignment, to do a little research.
Yes.
That's right. Homework. Okay, we'll look into
Yeah.
it. Maybe we can discuss during our Zoom today at 1 o'clock.
Good idea.
Well, let's see now. We have some, there was the first space tourist in history in 2001. The first space tourist ever went up to the US, the International Space Station.
Very nice.
Yeah, a Russian rocket transported a California billionaire named Dennis Tito to the International Space Station in 2001.
I wonder how much they charged him.
I know, and now that's a thing. I forget the name of that guy. That's like this whole thing is like creating space tourism.
Is it Tesla? No.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to say that you did that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do that.
but I agree it would be really cool to just like, oh, you went there. But I would be too scared.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
I
that's
don't even like going out onto those open seas.
exactly.
Never mind.
I have to pray the whole plane ride when I'm on the plane.
Yeah.
Well, we have some
Ooh.
fill in the blank idioms.
Yes, we do.
So the first one for everyone to think of is rule of blank. It's an idiom. Rule of, we're giving you all a minute.
Good idea.
Yeah. Thinking. All right.
Julie, you're funny.
Awesome. Okay.
The next one. The blank is mightier than the sword.
Wow.
What could it be?
Oh.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
All right, we're not going to be able to give this next one away.
Don't anybody give this other one away. Please don't. Blank is thicker than water.
Everyone a chance. What is thicker than water? Mhm.
Give them a hint.
I think you can say it now.
Oh, I was just gonna say Dracula's favorite drink.
Good hint, Sandra. I didn't realize you had such a clever joke for a hint.
I'm just so clever.
You're clever. All
I'm clever.
right, so blood is thicker than water. Okay, who's going to read the joke?
I will. What do ghosts serve for dessert?
I don't know what.
No. What do ghosts serve for dessert? Ice cream.
I scream, you scream, we all
We all scream for ice cream.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. I love ice cream.
Well, we hope everybody is getting their day off to a good start and that we will see many, if not all of you, on at 1 o'clock for our Zoom.
I'm looking forward to it. Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
See y'all soon.
Bye.